If you could take unstructured data from a webhook, the raw payload from your voice AI agent, Retell AI in this specific case, and transform that unstructured data into something clean, structured, and ready to use to book a meeting, all without writing a single line of code. Well, in today's video, that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Mike, and we show you how to save time and make money by creating powerful voice agents. All our videos are clear, concise, step-by-step guides, no coding required. Whether you are a business owner, a tech lead, or an agency, you'll learn how to build simple and very powerful voice agents that handle calls, book meetings, answer questions, and do a lot more. So welcome to the channel. Please subscribe. Your patronage is very much appreciated. I'm just getting started. This is part 3 of a series where we show you how to create a voice agent which will answer questions and book meetings. And in today's video, we are going to specifically look at an edit field node in n8n. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So this is our n8n workflow, and specifically we're going to make this node today, which is an edit field node. And as you can see, there is some dynamic data and some static data set up as, what do we call them, fields. And then that will basically allow for a more structured data schema to be sent to the next node, which is an HTTP post node that will send that structured data to the cal.com API to book your meeting using Google Meet. So very quickly, looking at the voice agent flow, where we are. So in previous videos, we made a phone call that activated our Twilio number, which then activated the Retell AI orchestration application, which we've looked at in previous videos. And then we created a function in Retell AI, which is called, I think it's called free calls. And then that triggers the cal.com get availability function. And via the prompt in Retell AI, the user is prompted to select from one of 3 date times. And again, that's a deterministic methodology. So we're asking the AI to only go out and query the user on three times, make it really simple. And then the user selects one of those date times. That gets sent back to Retell AI through a separate function, which we looked at in a previous episode. A cal booking function is triggered in Retell AI. And then specific data, which will be, in the case of this agent, will be the user's name and the user's available date time, will get sent to n8n into a webhook. So that's the basic flow. And what I'm going to do now is call my agent again to book a meeting, just to kind of show you again how it works. Well, I'll give you a live demo how it works, and then we'll go into n8n to create that new customized node. So here we go, calling the agent.
Amy from Twilio AI. How can I help you today?
Hi there, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Well as an AI can be, no coffee needed. How about you? By the way, I'm here from Dynaflow, where we help small businesses automate tasks with AI voice agents. Think appointment scheduling, customer inquiries, and all that jazz. Would you like to hear more about what we do, or maybe book a quick chat with one of our experts?
Tell me a little bit more about Dynaflow.
Absolutely. So Dynaflow is basically your friendly neighborhood voice AI consultancy. We specialize in building smart, human-like AI voice agents for small and medium-sized businesses. Think of us as the secret sauce behind smoother customer calls and less manual work. Our AI agents can handle appointment scheduling, meeting bookings, reservations, service inquiries, FAQs, and even lead generation. I mean, they're like your virtual receptionist, but they never call in sick or ask for a raise. We tailor everything to your business needs, integrate with your CRM and calendar, and keep things running with ongoing training and support. Plus, our tech is powered by fancy stuff like natural language processing.
That's really great. Thank you so much. I'd like to book a meeting, please.
Awesome. I mean, who doesn't love a good meeting, right? Just need a couple quick things to get started. Could you share your full name and let me know what you'd like to discuss during the meeting? That way we can make sure the right expert is ready for you.
My name is Mike Armstrong, and I would like to create a voice agent for my agency.
Let me check our calendar for some available meeting times for you, Mike. One sec. All right, Mike, here are a few slots we have open. Friday at 8:30 a.m., Monday at 11:15 a.m., Wednesday at 10 a.m.
Monday, 11:15 a.m.
Perfect. Monday at 11 a.m. it is. Just confirming, you'll be meeting to discuss creating a voice agent for your agent, right? I'll get that booked for you now. One moment. You're all set, Mike. Your meeting is booked for Monday at 11:15 a.m. to chat about creating a voice agent for your team. Thanks so much for choosing Dynaflow. Looking forward to helping you automate like a pro. If you need anything else, just let me know. Have a fantastic day.
Thank you. All right. So again, phone call to Twilio, to Retell AI, to cal.com, back to Retell AI, and via the cal booking function in Retell AI, we send we send static and dynamic data to n8n. Cool. So by the way, let me know if you have any questions regarding any of this in the comment section. And give me feedback on my videos as well. Please let me know if I can do anything better or anything more suited to your needs, either as a business owner, an agency owner, or a tech lead. So today's focus is going to be on this node here, which is the second node in the workflow. And specifically, this is what it looks like. And you can grab static or dynamic data over here and then drop them into fields as a string or a number, and that will come in either as static or dynamic data. And then again, the purpose of this node is to structure the data so that we can send it to the next node, which will be a post HTTP, and then that data will get sent to the cal.com API to book the meeting via Google Meets. So what we're going to do here is just go. And I'm actually going to, at the end of this video series, when I've explained all of the rest of the nodes and the rest of the agent, I'm going to build this agent from scratch in a much longer video. So stay with me on these videos. But anyway, to build this node, go add node. And this will be, I guess it's called a data transformation node, which is manipulate, filter, or convert. You can type in edit. Yeah. So edit field set. Actually, this is the name of the field, the specific node in n8n. Edit field set. So you can type in edit or field in the search section, and that will come up. And then this appears. And so what we're doing now is we're going to add fields to this node. So let's first of all rename this node. It's always good to name your nodes, and we're going to call this a set booking data. Okay. And then just click read it. And then the mode is, you've got two modes, manual mapping or JSON. We're going to keep this in manual mode. And so we've got a drag or drop field section here. And what we're going to do is add field. And then, so the first field is going to be called start. And this is, there's types of fields. Most of our fields are going to be string type. And then the value is going to be here. You can copy my screen or pause the video and type this in. Also, you can grab this from the dynamic data section, which I'll show you after we finish this, and just drag and drop it. But anyway, if you need to just manually put it in, that's what it looks like. So that's the first one. That's the first field to set. Second field is going to be attendee email, and it's also going to be a string. So we call it attendee.email, and then just put in your email here. Again, you can drag and drop this as dynamic data if you have already run the node, the initial webhook. But for simplicity, and as we've discussed in the user, all we're grabbing from the user in this agent is the user's name and the availability. That's it. We're going to make it really simple. Again, it's a deterministic workflow, so we want to keep things simple for the agent and for the LLM. All right, so that's number two. In terms of the third field set is going to be called attendee.timezone, also a string, and we are going to set the value static America /new_New York. Next set field is going to be attendee.phone number. This will actually be a string and will be dynamic data as a JSON, which looks like this. Again, just copy the pause the video, copy my screen save it if you like. Next will be event type. So again, add field, just click add field. And in the name field, type in event type ID. You need the event type ID to identify you need an ID number to identify this. And that will be a static number, which I think is this specific number is you can't see this, but it's actually the event type ID from cal.com, and that will be in the URL of your event type. So you've got you've got event types here. Our event here type is this one, 45-minute. And then actually in the upper URL section, which you won't be able to see in this video, there's a 6-digit number. That is this number here. That's a static. In this agent's case, that is a static number, and you need that to identify the event type in cal.com. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Apologies if there's any confusion around that. Next set field will be booking fields response.title. So click add field, and the JSON, wow, there's no JSON. This is a static field. It's a string. By the way, as I mentioned earlier, the types are all strings except for this one that we just did, which is a number, because the event type ID field will be not a string, but a number type. All right, so we've added the booking fields response.title, which is a string. And this when the user gets a text, part of it will read, your meeting with Mike Armstrong is set for this date. So we need that in there. You would put your name in, unless you want to put mine. That's up to you. And then the next field will be guess 0. This actually just stays blank. And then we add a couple more here. I think there's only 2 more to go. The location, we're naming this location. It's a string, and the location value will be integrations:google:meet, because this will be a Google Meet, which will be done via cal.com API in the background. And we'll look at that in the next video in the next node. And then finally, one last field. This is the last field, will be metadata.referral.source, and that will be a static value called website. And that's it. And then you click save, and I don't even know if you have to click save, my bad. You just go back to Canvas and that node is set. So this is just a node I created. These two are exactly the same. But yeah, it will look like this again. So if you want to drag in dynamic data into your fields, some of these are static and some of these, as we saw, some of the fields are static and some of them are dynamic. But if you want to, after you've run the node once, you will get in your webhook node, you will get these fields here. And so, for example, we could drop in attendee name into the name field here, and that will show up as body.args.attendee_name. And then if we want to drag in the dynamic data, we just drag in this, and that will show up as a JSON. So, and the result will be the actual name that came in through the last execution, which is, so you can go into executions. This is the middle section here. There's editor, and then there's executions. And then you can go into one of the executions. It's opening. And then if we go back into the set booking, you can see all the dynamic. So I always, with this, the transcripts are quite long in the transcript section. So I always minimize that here. And then if you go to the bottom, yeah, you can see we've got dynamic data here. We've got my name. This is the agent that we just called. We called the agent, and we got, remember I said my name, and so my name is here, and there's my phone number as well. So yeah, you can grab these fields into the set booking data as dynamic data, which is really cool. It's one of the powerful things about n8n that I really like. All right, so that is it for today's video in terms of creating a set field node in n8n, which we will then use that data to send it to, and the next node, which will be a post. It's actually this one here, and this will help create the booking. Don't worry about this right now. I mean, you can look at it, but we're going to create a node that will actually create the booking in the cal.com API in the back end. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this channel, please comment, please provide your feedback. Let me know what I can do better. I'm definitely interested in improving this channel and helping you as a beginner create very simple but powerful voice agents for your business. Subscribe to my channel. Also, check out my website. It's dynaflow.ai. If you're interested in working with me in any capacity, if you're interested in building an agent for your business, simply log on to my website or go to my YouTube channel. Actually, from my YouTube channel, you can access my website. It's called dynaflow.ai. And then just click on the book a meeting button. And then there's a purple button here which says schedule your meeting. Click on that. That will take you to my calendly.com webpage. And then you simply select a date and time that is good for you. So let's say I want the 29th of August, and put in your name, put in your email, and then put in a reason, and then just click schedule event. Voila, you are scheduled to meet with me. Thank you so much for joining today, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye for now.